Meanwhile, we continue to keep a close eye on the key COVID metrics as they continue to steadily climb. Although there are 5 less people hospitalized tonight, the percent of people testing positive is just below 12%. It's not just COVID. More people are getting sick from the flu, RSV, and other respiratory viruses. And some health experts are recommending we go back to wearing masks to fight them. WJZ is live at BWI Thurgood Marshall Airport. Paul Gessler spoke with travelers and doctors today on what to consider when deciding whether to mask up. Paul.
Hey, good evening. Doctors told us today it is not one size fits all. It's best, they say, to consider your and your loved one's risk factors when it comes to wearing masks. Also, importantly, do not attend those holiday parties if you're feeling sick.
The holiday travel rush is on at BWI, and travelers are mixed on masking.
Truthfully, I'm kind of mask weary, and up until now, this would be the first time I've flown in 2.5 years.
When I go to the grocery store, I don't wear it so much. But traveling, yes.
On airplanes, I feel very safe because of the ventilation.
Well, it also depends upon each individual's risk tolerance and how much someone's trying to avoid infection.
Dr. Amish Adalja says mandates are in the past. People need to consider their personal risk.
What happens is people look at it through a political lens. I think it's much better when public health uses recommendations and guidance rather than the force of law.
Maryland's 7-day COVID positivity rate is nearly 12%, the highest in more than 4 months when it peaked at 13%. The positivity rate is lower in Baltimore City.
When you're around groups of people, try to wear a mask whenever you can. Now, I get it. It's still the holidays. Folks are going to be eating. It's tough to do that.
The mayor and the Maryland Hospital Association CEO instead recommend testing and updated vaccinations.
I don't think we're ready to endorse any kind of mandates.
Bob Atlas urged people to be sensible.
It's not fun for everybody to be wearing masks, but it's very appropriate when you're in a crowded setting.
Just to avoid exposure, and then I have a couple of sick relatives, so I don't want one of them get sick too.
Back live now. New York State last week revived its recommendation that kids mask again in schools. Mayor Scott was asked yesterday about masking mandates this week, and he said decisions would be, quote, based on science and data. Now, local COVID-19 transmission rates right now are all considered low, according to the CDC. For now, reporting live at 5 at BWI tonight, I'm Paul Gessler for WJZ.